Everywhere you look, Aces of Thunder is being praised as the VR flight game PSVR 2 owners have been waiting for. But most of that praise is coming from creators handed free keys, glossing over long stretches of boredom, zero onboarding, hostile UI, and mechanics that punish you without explanation. If you buy into that hype, you are paying full price to be confused, uncomfortable, and bored in VR. So this is the honest version. No access bias, no hype cycle, just the real reasons Aces of Thunder falls apart once you actually sit in the cockpit, and why saving your money right now might be the smartest move. I wanted an arcade forward flight experience, accessible, clear, fun in short sessions. What I got was a game that constantly fights the player through confusion, through silence, and through mechanics it never explains. Here are the pain points exactly as I experienced them. Large parts of missions are spent flying straight. No targets, no decisions, no tension. You are over water or land waiting for something to happen. In VR, this is not immersion, it's dead time. When action finally arrives, it often ends abruptly due to another problem. Planes suddenly spin out of control. Sometimes due to air pockets, I think, sometimes due to speed, sometimes due to turning too fast. There's no warning, no feedback, no recovery guidance. You fail, exit the plane, and respawn into another one. Nothing is learned, nothing is explained, and this happens repeatedly. There's also no tutorial, not at the start, not per plane. Every aircraft flies differently, some are faster, some are heavier, some tailspin more easily, and none of this is communicated. You drop straight into missions and expect to already understand everything. In VR, that cognitive load is brutal. And the UI does not clearly signal what you should be doing next either. Objectives are vague, feedback is minimal, critical information is hard to pass. It's on a small little notepad in front of you that I can't even barely see. One mission put me in a German bomber, and all the cockpit labels were in German, and the game told me I needed to raise flaps. I had no idea where the fuck they were. I don't know the aircraft. There is no simplified overlay, no assist, no learning aid. Authenticity is prioritized over actual usability, and it breaks the experience. If you didn't know too, you can black out if you turn too aggressively, and blood rush effects kick in at high speeds. They're interesting ideas, but again, they're never explained. You only discover them by failing, and in VR, sudden loss of vision and control is so fucking disorientating, it's not educational. Bombing missions do not teach you how to bomb either. I had to pause the game, go into the menus, search for the control bindings, and even then, there's no clear indicator of where the bombs will land. Yes, this might be historically accurate, but is it enjoyable? Fuck no! Bombing becomes guesswork, not a skill. The game frequently shifts between flat 2D and full VR in my headset as well. Not that it's intentional, it's a stupid bug. That transition caused physical discomfort at times and real nausea. Visual pop-in is also aggressive. Objects stay low detail until you're very close. In one mission, a boat remained blocky until I was almost on top of it, and then it instantly swapped to a high detailed model. In VR, that destroys presence. There's no meaningful narrative structure either. Story beats arrive via radio chatter, they're hard to follow, easy to tune out on. There's no emotional anchor, no escalation, no reason to push through frustration. You're just completing scenarios. Bugs, glitches, missing explanations. This does not feel like a complete product. It feels released before onboarding, comfort, and clarity were finished. Aces of Thunder looks incredible. Sitting inside the cockpit is genuinely fucking impressive, but visuals cannot carry a game this confusing, this uncomfortable, and this hostile to new players. The biggest problem is not difficulty, it's silence, and the game never teaches you how to enjoy it. And no matter how much the other content creators tell you to buy this game, don't you fucking dare.